Okay. Okay. There we go. That should do it. I think my chat is working now. Sorry about that. Just test one more time. Yes, good. Okay, great. Okay. Now we're good to go. So let me pause that. And then I will do the black magic to make my mouse cursor disappear. And presto! Changeo. Now I gotta get all my windows back. There we go. Okay. That should do it. Good evening, everyone. Apologies for that hiccup. But yes, good evening and welcome to Syberia. Although I guess we're not actually in Syberia yet. Oh right, I was in the attic. Yeah. I was in the attic reading the longest diary in the world. Where is the diary? Hey, Gritstar! Oh right, okay, Anna's diary, right. Yeah, I think I picked up this and the sequel at some point. I don't remember when, but I've been sitting on them for a while. And yeah, I know very little about these games, and so yeah, I'm glad to finally be playing them. Wait, no, I gotta remember how to play this game. Okay, right. So we were reading Anna's diary, and I wrote down where we left off, which was the 10th of September, 37. This is a long-ass diary, so I'm just gonna pick up where I left off. Yeah, Christmas. Okay, yeah. Okay, September 10th, 1937. It is strange to pick up this diary once more. At first, my impulse was to tear it up, but I resisted and instead succumbed to my second desire, which was to write for a while. I am alone in my attic once more. I have been home for 2 months now, and after a summer spent living with the intense joy of being reunited with my brother, Hans has returned to the factory. Father has aged so, and Gertrude's arthritis causes her terrible pain. September 13th, 1937. All in all, these last 4 years have been kind to Father and Hans. Their relationship is less tense. They still do not exchange much conversation, but they now have a thing in common, the factory. I'm even beginning to feel a bit jealous. Silly, really. Grendizer game? I have never heard of that. Hey, I mean, nothing wrong with hidden object games. If that's your jam, then that's your jam. I ain't gonna judge. But hey, I mean, if you want point-and-click adventure game recommendations, I got recommendations. September 17th, 1937. Hans hasn't changed. To help Gertrude, he has designed a totally automated kitchen, and Gertrude can't stop moaning at moaning? And Gertrude can't stop moaning at the wooden puppets. Oh, how I adore them. October 9th, 1937. I went to go and see Father and Hans at work. I hadn't been to the factory for ages. It is strange how much it has changed. I was very curious to see them set about their tasks. I like Father's new office very much. Hans has a small workshop on the first floor, crammed with odds and ends, unfinished robots, and designs. Exactly as I imagined it, in fact. Heck yeah! Comparing notes. October 15th, 1937. The factory is working very well. Orders for toys keep coming in, spurred on by the run-up to Christmas. When I was at university and I said my name was Vorarlberg, people would ask me if I had any relation to the Vladolen factory. Now I know the effect that Hans's genius has had on the factory's renown. I know we have some like overlap. There are like a number of games that we have both played already. But I've certainly like played some games because of you, and I think you've probably played some games because of me as well. So happy to have that influence and also to be influenced. November 2nd, 1937. To make myself useful, I started helping Father set his papers in order. The most extraordinary thing of all is that for the first time ever, I have the impression that the three of us form a real family. December 8th, 1937. Hans never ceases to surprise me. Between home and the factory, his behavior is so very different. In his workshop, he is serious, concentrated, a proper young man who keeps his eye on everything going on, constantly on the move and in control. One has the impression that each single toy is his very own infant. At home, he turns back into a child once more and is either moody or a happy-go-lucky buffoon. Christmas. The most wonderful Christmas of my whole life. Hans and I could not stop giggling like children beneath Father's disapproving glare. I know that he was only pretending, really. Our hearts are so full of hope. January 5th, 1938. Hans came to see me in my bedroom yesterday evening. I felt terribly awkward, terribly ill at ease. I might have guessed. Hans wants to leave. Leave Valladolid. The house and the factory. He wants to go traveling. He doesn't know where to or for how long. That's just like him. I was so shocked that I told him his plans were foolish. He left my room without a word, his head bowed. And then we have some kind of a pressed flower? I don't know what that is. January 7th, 1938. I thought that he wanted to leave because of Father. Not at all. It's because of the mammoths. He wants to go tracking mammoths. I thought he'd gotten over his obsession. I know my brother only too well. I wouldn't dream of telling him his quest is useless. It isn't worth it. He will not listen to reason. January 10th, 1938. I was so selfish the other evening. I returned to talk to Hans and ask him gently if he was sure of his decision. I already know what the reply is going to be. Nothing will make him change his mind. January 19th, 1938. That's my mom's birthday. I mean, not the year. She's not that old. Despite my profound sadness and despair, I must help Hans fulfill the destiny he has chosen and announce the news to Father. I fear the worst. January 24th, 1938. The worst was worse than my fears. Father's anger was terrifying. He shut Hans away in his workshop at the factory and has forbidden all visits except from Gertrude, who feeds him. Jeez. February 1st, 1938. Father has decided that Hans should remain locked up for as long as it takes him to abandon his infantile decision. Gertrude tells me that Hans is very despondent yet highly resolute. The worry is driving me mad. February 6th, 1938. As soon as Gertrude returns from the factory, I hasten to get news of my little brother. He doesn't say anything. He just fiddles with bits and pieces, she replies, every day with a sigh. I've tried desperately to reason with Father, but I know I'm just wasting my breath. February 9th, 1938. Hans is 18 years old today, and he is all on his own for his birthday. February 20th, 1938. In secret, Gertrude delivered to me a small robot from Hans. Hey, you're not supposed to say robot. Robot's a bad word in this town. It's a robot of us as children. It works with a small cylinder punched with tiny holes. I quiver with emotion as I turn the key. The message it gave was simple. He was telling me he loved me very, very much. February 21st, 1938. Gertrude gave me a different tiny cylinder for today's toy. Hans is truly incredible. He has found a means of communicating between us and us alone in total secret. Ooh, Hans, you clever devil. February 27th, 1938. My days are spent eagerly awaiting Hans's messages. He has now resolved to run away. He is preparing his escape, like if it was a game. And another pressed flower, with a lot more leaves this time. March 6th, 1938. Gertrude has returned, and she is beside herself. Hans has disappeared. Father has not even deigned to return to the workshop where he locked up his son, nor find out how he managed to escape. He just gave me a black look, as if he knew we were up to something behind his back. Well, I mean, you kind of brought it on yourself. March 7th, 1938. It is beginning to dawn on me that Hans is gone. I miss him so much. Lord, please protect my little brother and watch over him for me. March 11th, 1938. With Hans gone, Father now locks himself away night and day at the factory. The house is so gloomy now. March 12th, 1938. That's my birthday. Although, again, not the same year. I'm not that old. This morning I caught Father in the drawing room installing a coffin on a trestle. The sight of it made my blood freeze. What on earth is he up to? My questions meet only with stony silence and a permanent black countenance. March 13th, 1938. Behind closed curtains, the drawing room with the coffin, surrounded by huge candles, has become a veritable funeral chamber. March 14th, 1938. This is ghastly! I have just understood what Father is up to. This morning the priest came to pray before the coffin and I finally caught on. Father is in mourning for the death of Hans. Father made the priest believe that his son was dead. How could he do such a thing? March 16th, 1938. In the madness occasioned by his grief, my father grows ever more cold and calculating. He contacted his old friend, Dr. Schmoll, who duly drew up a bona fide death certificate, without even seeing the body. I dare not imagine what yarn he spun. March 17th, 1938. Hans's funeral will be officially held next Sunday. Father strictly forbade me to attend. This sordid masquerade makes me feel ill, but I cannot denounce the subterfuge, or else I will display my father's mental instability to the world. The shame would kill him, that much is certain. March 23rd, 1938. I have to get away. Far, far away. April 23rd, 1938. No, I will not leave. I have thought long and hard. My life is here next to my father. He needs me too much now. The factory needs me because father is incapable of running it now. Besides, I can only find peace of mind among Hans's robots. And how shall I know when he has sent me new ones if I am not at home to receive them? No, I shall not leave. My destiny is to remain here and keep watch. And that is the end of the diary. Okay, so... yeah, wow. Okay, so she stayed at the factory this whole time, just hoping for news of her brother. Interesting. Okay. I guess, yeah, we're just kind of still looking around in this attic-y type area. Anything else to see over here? Doesn't look like it. Right, so there's Momo, who wants a drawing of a mammoth. And I do not know where to get one of those. Because apparently I can't do it, I can't make it myself. Is there anything to look at or poke at? Not really. Is there... Okay. What should I be doing now?
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Yeah, we did that. Actually, hold on. Go back up there. Can I only get into the attic, or is there like maybe like a way down from there?
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Right.
It must be fascinating to live...
Automatons made by...
Right.
Momo, Momo.
Oops,
Momo.
no.
Momo.
Yeah, I think we already asked him everything we can. I don't think he's going to really tell me anything else until I can get him a picture of a mammoth. It was like another... Oh, here. Over this way. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, this is where I came in the first place to turn on the light. But there doesn't seem to be anything else here. I do not want to turn the light off again. Kind of like it better on. I don't see anywhere else to go. How do people normally get into this attic? There's got to be like a trap door or stairs or something. Okay, fine. Alright, well maybe somebody else can draw a mammoth for me. I couldn't really do much here, could I? There was just like... There's this lady, but, yeah, she has nothing important to say. Oh. This is open now. It was not open before. I don't think. Oh no, or was it? Maybe it was, and I just...
No point. It's locked.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. That's right. Because I got a key from in here. Which was in the fountain for some reason. But, yeah, I can't go any further into this hedge maze, which is a shame, because I would love to explore this hedge maze. There doesn't seem to be anything here either. It's a very cool statue, but can't do anything. You probably have nothing new to say, do you?
Good morning.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since
Yeah. Okay, we've heard that before. Magnificent garden, blah 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 blah. My robot gardener, sorry, automaton gardener. Doesn't work anymore. So I gotta do all the weeding myself. Complain. Okay. Hi, March. Hi, buddy. It's a kitten. Hi. That's my water. You can't have it. You have your own water. Kitty. Yes. You see his little ears. Stomping on my lap. There you go.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Oh. Claimed my arm. That's my mouse arm. It's okay. I'm not moving it very much. You can have it. Okay, so... Right. And I turned on the factory, but I don't know what else I can do in there. Oh yeah, and then there's this train station, which is huge and confusing. I don't think there's anything I can do in there either. What's this again? I think this is just like... What was this? Oh, this is like some kind of industrial platform looking thing with stuff on it. Doesn't seem like I can do anything here either. Right, and then that's the factory. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valladolid is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
Hello again.
If you have 5 minutes to sit and talk, I could tell you a thing or two about the olden days.
I am sorry. I really am in a hurry.
Tis a pity.
I mean, I would be happy to sit and listen to him talk about the olden days. I want to know all about him. I am that person in games. Like if you like give me a long-winded character, I will listen to everything that character has to say. Was I here already? Oh. Oh, I was not here.
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
What?
Hans, Anna Vorarlberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Marson. You can count on me. Darn it!
Man, why is everyone in her life an asshole? Turn down the game volume a little bit. Yes, every drop of lore. Oops. Okay, good. In Lands of Lore, appropriately enough, there's this one like throwaway NPC that you meet in a bar, like about maybe 3/4 of the way through the game, and his entire purpose is to just like waste your time by like giving you this long rambling speech about like the just stuff that you are not expected to care about. But I find his monologue fascinating. I'm like, yes, tell me more, please. And like throughout the whole speech, like you're encouraged. Like there's a button, there's like a dialogue option to like to stop him. I never use that button. I'm just like, nope, I'm listening to this whole thing because it's cool. The devs went to the trouble to write all this dialogue, and I'm going to listen to it. Damn it. I should go in here first, if I can.
No point. It's locked.
Thought so. Dang, sure is pretty. It's like my whole reaction to this game is like, damn, this game is pretty. Too bad there's nothing to do in most of it. Yeah, see, this looks significant, but I can't interact with it in any way. There's nowhere else to go, I guess. Aside from the other side of that building. Okay, well. Cool. I guess let's go this way.
Doesn't look like that works.
Ah. Okay. I have cogwheels. That is probably an automaton. Like, yeah. Hello, random person sitting right near the camera. Oh, yeah. Okay.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Okay, I need the key for this fella. Oh, he plays the organ. He's the organ robot, organ automaton. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a, oh, wait, is that? Oh, it's just the same. Okay. Alright, maybe there's something outside I missed. I wonder, I wonder if I can take that key from the ladder. Because I think the keys are interchangeable, maybe. I'll give that a shot if I can't find anything else. Oh, wow. This tree. It's so cool. Hey, a door that is not locked. Amazing. Robot Jesus. Speaking of keys. Sorry, automaton Jesus.
I need a key. I can't open it. This thing's jammed.
Goodies to look through. What is that? Red punch card. Okay. Purple punch card. Green punch card. Oh, and a blue punch card.
This thing's jammed. No point. It's locked.
What those punch cards are for? Oh, actually. I bet they're for the organ player. And they probably tell it to play different songs. that automaton had a slot in its back rather than a keyhole, I think. Unless I missed my guess. Yep. Oh, it's okay. Bells, not organ, not the organ. Okay. Holy Night or Silent Night. Okay. Cool. Okay, wedding. Let me actually write these down. Oh no, I can't. March is on my arm, my writing arm. I'm just gonna move it over here. Okay, so red, Silent Night. That was what? Blue. Here comes the bride. Oh, that's probably like a funeral thing. Ah, okay. Interesting.
I no longer need these punch cards.
No, I wanted to play the other one. Dang it. Oh. That's not fair. I wanted to see what the other one did. Hate when games do that. Exactly. You may not need them, but I want them. I want you to still keep them.
I can't go that way. I need a key.
Okay. Yeah. I'll find a key. Well, let's go see if I can take the key from the ladder. Bit of a hike back there, isn't it? Oh, I can't. Damn it. Well, that was a big waste of time. Where did I find a key then? I mean, it could be literally anywhere. There's one in that door, but I don't think I can take that out either. Where was the,
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Did you know Anna Vorarlberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I d-
I'm-
As you like.
no, nothing new there.
No need to. I don't need that for the time being.
This is a nice bed. Dang.
No need to go down there.
Nope. Nothing in my, hotel room.
We're closed. Try tomorrow.
I'm just gonna stand outside my shop for the entire day. Doing nothing. I don't know what I'm looking for, just kind of looking around with a vague hope that a key might have magically appeared somewhere. I don't think the notary's office is gonna have anything in it, is it? I just realized I think that's like a... I think it's like a stamp. It's like a stamp automaton. Oh, yeah. I gotta put ink in it. Yeah. And then it stamps something. But I don't really need anything to be stamped, do I? Well, that's cool, but doesn't really help me right now. The notary's not going to talk to me.
Oh no, I forgot the notary will be resting.
Well, if I need to forge his his approval on something, I have the means to do so now. But right now, that is not my immediate problem. Man, it's not an adventure game. It's not a proper adventure game cemetery without a bunch of tombstones with hilarious messages on them. Like, why do you even have a cemetery in your game if you're not going to cover the tombstones with jokes?
No point. It's locked.
One second. All right. Okay. Back to my search for the key. You'd think that in, like, a city full of, or a town full of clockwork automatons, there would be keys just lying around all over the place.
This thing's jammed.
What is that thing? Something suspicious about this middle... Oh. Oh. Ah. That's why. To my successor, the Valadilan parish priest, the sanctity of confession is a sacred vow, so these revelations are the result of much soul-searching and reflection. One day in March 1938, Rudolf Vorarlberg knocked at my door. I was a young priest then, and was overawed by the dominant personality of the town's most important figure. I remember it was raining that day, and beneath his dripping hair, Monsieur Vorarlberg's face was the very expression of eternal pain itself. Through gritted teeth, his eyes swimming with grief, he announced that his son Hans had just died. He wanted me to come immediately to bless the body. I entered the dark drawing room of the family home. Hans's coffin was set in the middle, sealed shut. Monsieur Vorarlberg explained to me that he wanted no one to see the body of his son. Hans's badly mangled corpse had been discovered at the bottom of a precipice. It was presumed that he had slipped and fallen badly. Despite his 18 years of age, the young Vorarlberg did not have all his faculties. I believed him. I led the funeral and officiated the mass and burial. We buried Hans Vorarlberg with all the dignity and solemnity befitting such a tragedy. Life indeed hangs by a thread, and I would have surely forgotten this episode, only several years later, after her father's death, Anna Vorarlberg had an accident at the factory and nearly died. Such a close call with death seemed to awaken her a need to confess. What I heard that day would haunt my dreams thereafter. She told me that the body of her younger brother Hans was not at rest in the family tomb for the single reason that he was still alive. I had blessed and sanctified an empty coffin. I had assisted and sanctioned a masquerade staged by Rudolf Vorarlberg himself to exorcise the blind hatred he felt for his son. His son had left, and he felt betrayed. A man who preferred to believe and make others believe his son was dead rather than accept this truth had shamefully deceived me. What kind of priest was I, and what kind of priest would I become? Our merciful Father alone will be my judge. It is my duty to inform you that one of your flock is still unaccounted for. I leave this terrible secret in your hands to do with what you will. Leon Bonnard, priest. Neat. And a key. Put that on your head. Or not. Ooh, spooky. Hans Vorarlberg. Ooh. Heavy. Okay, the Vladerland Gazette, Tuesday, March 17th, 1938. Mountain fall kills local figure. The Vorarlberg family was struck by tragedy yesterday. Rudolf Vorarlberg, they're spelling his name inconsistently, discovered the lifeless body of his son Hans at the bottom of a precipice. Loose rocks and poor visibility occasioned by the morning mist were probably the cause of the young man's fall. This is the theory put forward by the family, as there were no witnesses. Hans had just turned 18 years of age. 8 years ago, he suffered a similar serious accident from which he never fully recovered the full use of his mental faculties. Despite living almost as a recluse, he was still a well-known figure, as the future of Vorarlberg manufacturing lay in his hands. We at the Vladerland Gazette wish to extend our deepest sympathy to his family and express our sincere condolences to Rudolf Vorarlberg. They're spelling it inconsistently between the same article. And his daughter Anna, who today becomes the sole inheritor of the automaton factory. What is that? Vladerland voice cylinder. Huh. I wonder where that goes. Is there somewhere in the factory to put that, maybe? This is how I started the place up in the first place.
I don't need to do that again.
This is the thing that gets materials from wherever that leads to. Some kind of control panel here. Oh, just noticed this ladder thing there.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. Oh. I don't think I was in here before. Oh. Okay. Oh, hey. Beautiful.
Hon, where are you hiding? We've got to go home. We're late. Very late. Anna, over there. What do you mean, over there? Please, Hans, we've got to go. It's a secret. You've got to swear. Okay. I, Anna Vorarlberg, swear to my brother Hans to never ever mention this to anyone.
It's right there. You see?
But it's dark in there.
Don't worry, I took a lantern. From the factory. Girls, honestly.
You won't look so clever when Father notices you've stolen one of his lanterns. Oh, I'm all covered in mud because of you.
Look, Anna. Look.
I've seen paintings like this in a library book. They're like...
You swore, Anna. It's a secret between you and me. Hey, look. There's something else up there.
Oh, come on.
It's like a toy. I have to have it. Give me some light.
But Hans, it's much too high. Do be careful, Hans. Hans, be careful.
For weeks, my brother lay in a coma, hanging between life and death. And then one morning he opened his eyes, but I knew he would never be the same again. We never did return to the cave, and to this day, I have never ever betrayed our secret.
Okay. What am I supposed to do with that? More ink. Oh gosh, that's small. Protein, Blanchard Solicitors, spelled wrong. Association of Bailiffs, Rue de Cadran, Besançon. Again, pardon my terrible French. July 20, 2001. Object, recovery of outstanding payments. Madame, you will have received several warnings from my office concerning penalty charges incurred on unpaid invoices from the company La Colombe. The total debt for which you are responsible currently stands at 47,782. Okay. At 46. That's not how commas work. It's 47,782.46 francs. I strongly advise you to acquit yourself of this debt by sending the necessary funds to our payment center. In the absence of such a response on your part, I will be obliged to undertake legal proceedings against you to recover the outstanding funds. Yours faithfully, Blanchard, Bailiff. Fontenay Carpentry. September 23rd, 2000. Madame, despite numerous follow-up letters on our part, we notice that you still owe the sum of 80,210 francs, corresponding to invoices dated January, February, and March 1998, including increments for late payment. We are asking you to resolve the situation by return of post. In case of non-payment, we will be obliged to suspend all supplies and refer the matter to the relevant legal authorities. We trust we shall hear from you soon. Yours faithfully, Monsieur Martinet. Martin, or is that Martin? Is that an E or an O? I think that's an O. Head of Accountancy. The Syberia Bank, founded in 1511, Geneva. Geneva, January 4th, 2002. Dear Anna, I find myself under the obligation to undertake certain procedures against your company, a situation I find particularly painful given the special relationship our bank has enjoyed with your company over the years. You yourself admit that, for some time, Vorarlberg Manufacturing has become a financial liability, and due to shareholder and partnership pressure, I am no longer able to underwrite your debts with the bank. I am sorry to say that we are obliged to comply with the economic imperatives of the era. It is for this reason that I beg you to accept the American investor's proposal. Such a takeover comes at a fortuitous moment, as it is the only way to swell your accounts and settle your debts. It will also enable Vorarlberg Manufacturing to stay afloat, streamline production, and modernize production techniques. You will thus be able to keep the Vorarlberg name alive, one that in its day was a guarantee of quality and savoir-faire. Please believe me, Anna, when I say that I offer this advice not just as a banker, but also as an old friend who desires nothing but good for you. I know that such a decision cannot be taken easily. You can truly hold your head up high, my dear Anna, and be proud of your achievements throughout the years. My deepest apologies for bearing such unpleasant news, and I remain at your entire disposal should you need me. Yours in dear friendship, Gustave Passin. Passeri. Oops. The text is small, it's hard to read.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
More writing. Valladolid, March 6, 2002. Dear Hans, I know how much you dislike the written word, but I do not have the time to forge you a voice cylinder. I imagine that someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these few lines to you. I received your latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary, your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Time seems to have had no effect on your genius, quite the contrary. I am proud of you, my dear little brother. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. It only seems like yesterday that you rushed away from Valladolid. We undertook production immediately, following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive was ready within a week. If only you could see it. But you will see it, that much I have promised you. It is magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There is only Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon, but as you can imagine his mechanism is complex and takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand you wish me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll, the very thought of which. What? Okay. I wonder if it is still in the cave, and if it is, what state it is in. But what does 60 years matter, after all, to an object already several thousand years old? I'm going to find it, Hans, I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is running me down a little. I should be better in a few days, though. The sale of the factory is taking shape. The lawyer from New York should be visiting, and we will be able to sign the contracts. Then I shall... And that's it. That sure is some kind of locomotive, I guess. What I'm supposed to do with that. I guess the implication seems to be that I should check out the train station next, I guess?
No need to go down there. These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Oh, maybe that's where this goes? Okay.
And if I were to watch one of those cylinders again?
Oh, okay. Hmm? Oh, okay.
These shelves look...
Huh. Interesting. So I just kind of put stuff there, I guess.
These shelves...
Hmm. There's supposed to be... maybe there's like other cylinders floating around somewhere that I have to find. I'm sure there are, actually, because there's 2 other spaces in that cabinet. But where's that cave, I wonder? Because that seems to be the thing I have to do now is find that cave. Okay, that's weird. Oh, this just goes over to the other side. It doesn't actually, like... Hey? What the heck am I supposed to do here? What is that? What was that, like, barrier? Like, it wasn't even a barrier. It was just, like, a long thing that extended across the hallway for the platform, and I don't know what it was supposed to do, but it prevented me from going past it. It like, doesn't even look like anything. It's just... But I can't go past it now. Like, is it supposed to... I don't... What? I don't understand. Alright, well, whatever. Whistles McGee over there. Who I can't even talk to. Well, how do I find that cave then? I have no idea where to even start looking. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can ask people about it now. Okay, great. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Momo knows. Momo knows things. It'd be nice if there was some kind of indication when something was added to my dialogue notebook, but... It's a minor quibble, if anything. Yeah, spoiled by modern games.
Momo,
Momo,
tell me, Momo. I heard about a cave. You look like a smart little fellow. You wouldn't know where it is, would you?
draw mammoth for Momo.
Yes, I'm trying to.
Okay, here's the deal. I draw you a mammoth, and you tell me about the cave, okay?
But first, draw mammoth for Momo.
Yeah, but... How do I do that?
Momo?
I would think that I would need to go to the cave first in order to draw mammoth, because the cave has mammoth drawings.
Momo.
Momo,
Tell me, Momo.
draw.
Okay. Momo?
Well, the only other person I can talk to is the innkeeper. So I guess let's go talk to him. By talk to, I mean actually have use my dialogue options, not just say one thing.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker.
Do you know if there is a cave near here?
I've never heard of one, but maybe in the mountains at the foot of the cliff. Who knows?
Well, that's not helpful.
I'm gonna go look around.
As you...
How am I supposed to draw a mammoth? What do I do? What does the game want me to do?
Hello again.
If you have 5...
I am.
I don't think there's any reason to go back here. What is the step that I'm missing to draw a mammoth? What do you want from me, game? I don't understand. Like, I was thinking that I need to find a cave first in order to see the pictures of the mammoth so that I can draw one. But if Momo won't tell me where the cave is until I draw him a mammoth picture, then I'm SOL in that regard. And Kate basically said that you can't draw. So I need someone or something to do it for me, I think. Or to, like, copy one or something. No, that doesn't look like a mammoth. I don't know what you want, game. I think I may need to press the hint button. I have no idea what to do next. So if anybody has a hint, or a suggestion, or something, a guess, even,
No need to go down.
I'll take whatever you got. Because I do not know how I'm supposed to produce a drawing of a mammoth in a way that the game will understand. But nobody's been active in chat for quite some time, so I think I'm on my own on this. What is this place? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, what? Oh. Oh. Okay. That was something. Did that go into the factory? Was that a, That went to the factory, and I think I might know what to do with it. That might be the material that it needs to make something, though heck if I know what it's making. Here we go.
That's really heavy. I've got to get some help.
This thing. The terrifying, mechanized automaton. Forklift thingy. Maybe that supplied some kind of material. Not sure what though. There, that's just the start of the factory in the first place. I think I want to go to the control panel now, on the catwalk. But isn't that missing a part? It isn't? Tis. No, I know what it means, and I said tis in that I agree with you. It is a wonderful set of contractions. Right, yeah. Good old Twitch lag.
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like... If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Yeah, I think I need like a lever or something? I have not seen anything like that around here though. Go up this ladder. I can't. Pretty lost as to what to do next. I feel like the factory might be my best bet as to something. I don't even really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. but I'm missing something important, and I don't even know what that is either. I'm assuming it's a lever of some sort. How much do I need to know about how factories work in order to do anything in here? Because my current level of knowledge is approximately nothing. Yeah, it definitely looks like whatever this factory makes is going to come out here. But I don't know how to make it do things. I don't know what to do. All these. That's invoices. Right. What are the Hans? Yeah, it's a cool train, but looking at it doesn't help me. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. I really want to go up this ladder. I really, really, really want to go up this ladder. I got nothing. I have zero ideas. Well, if nobody has any hints or suggestions, then I may just have to cut stream a little early. And maybe I'll hint myself for next time. Yeah, I have no idea what to do next. Yeah, I'm at a complete loss. I have no idea. So I think I'm just going to stop here then, and we'll try and give myself a nudge between now and next week, and hopefully I will have some vague inkling of what to do to make progress. Wait. No, okay, never mind. I don't suppose there's anywhere I can call, actually, before I do that. No. I got nothing. Okay, well then, I'm going to stop here, and, wait. Okay. I just double saved, but that's fine. That is a very satisfying sound. Okay, then, yeah, I guess I'll stop for the night, because I'm out of ideas completely. And, oops. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to get my mouse cursor back. There it is. Okay, then, yeah, let's find someone to raid then. Got some Sonic going on. What else we got? Anybody streaming anything good? Not really. Weird. Alright, well then I'll just send you over to Kilgore Trout again for more Portal 2. Because he's still playing that. And can't really go wrong with Portal. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm glad we at least made some progress. And I will hopefully have some vague idea of a hint for next time. And I will see you tomorrow for, what am I doing tomorrow? Reciteer. Yeah. So thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. And, yeah. Be gay, do crimes. See you tomorrow.